Imagine a world where the very concept of Egypt as we know it ceases to exist. A vast river, a fertile valley, yes. But no towering pyramids pierce the sky. No golden sarcophagi gleam in hidden tombs. No regal pharaohs command armies, dictate law, or commune with gods. For over 3 millennia, from the dawn of the Bronze Age, ancient Egypt was a civilization unlike any other. Its enduring power, its sophisticated culture, its monumental legacy all born from one pivotal moment, unification. Around 3100 BCE, a figure shrouded in myth, King Mens, or perhaps Nama, united the warring factions of Upper and Lower Egypt. He forged a single kingdom, an unbroken line of pharaohs, a beacon of stability that would shape the ancient world for thousands of years. But what if that moment never arrived? What if the Upper and Lower Nile, instead of coalescing, remained a fragmented tapestry of independent city-states, perpetually vying for dominance? No single crown, no unified vision. Just competing warlords, disparate cults, and shifting borders along the river. The first casualty? The sheer scale of ambition. Without a centralized, immensely wealthy state, the colossal projects that define ancient Egypt simply wouldn't materialize. Imagine, no Giza plateau adorned with its colossal triangles. No Karnak. No Luxor. No Valley of the Kings. The very idea of a pharaoh, half man, half god, the living embodiment of the state, it never takes root. Instead, you'd find smaller, regional temples dedicated to local deities, petty kings ruling over smaller domains, their power constantly challenged, often fleeting. The unparalleled stability of unified Egypt also fostered incredible innovation. Hieroglyphs, papyrus, advanced medicine, sophisticated astronomy. These were products of a vast, coordinated intellectual effort. In a fractured Nile, knowledge would remain localized, progress slower, less shared. Different scripts might emerge, different medical practices, different calendars, or perhaps, none would reach the same heights of refinement and widespread adoption. Humanity loses a crucial incubator of early science and art. Now, consider the ripples across the ancient world. Unified Egypt was a titan, a constant player in the geopolitical chess games of the Bronze Age. Its wealth, its grain, its military might were legendary. Without that powerful counterweight, the balance of power shifts dramatically. Who fills that void? The Hittites? The Assyrians? The burgeoning Mycenaean Greeks? Their empires might expand unchecked, their influence unchallenged. The entire eastern Mediterranean, utterly transformed. The Hyksos, who briefly ruled parts of Egypt, might never be expelled, cementing a foreign dominance over the Nile for centuries. Later, when the Sea Peoples ravaged the Bronze Age world, there's no mighty Egyptian army to resist them, no Ramses III to record their defeat. Their destructive tide might spread further, extinguishing fledgling civilizations that historically survived under Egypt's shadow. The very map of ancient power is redrawn beyond recognition. Fast forward to the Hellenistic Age. Alexander the Great conquers a fragmented Nile, not a unified Egypt. Does he even found Alexandria? Or does he find a collection of disparate cities, less attractive as a capital? There's certainly no Ptolemaic dynasty, no line of Greek pharaohs. And no Cleopatra VII, the legendary queen who captivated Caesar and Antony, whose story became synonymous with the romantic tragedy of ancient power. Her absence alone fundamentally reshapes Rome's civil wars, perhaps even altering the very foundation of the Roman Empire itself. The course of Western history, unrecognizable. And what of its profound cultural and religious impact? The monotheistic seeds sown in Egyptian thought, the concepts of an afterlife, mummification, divine kingship, these ideas influenced early Judaism, and through it, Christianity and Islam. Without a unified, enduring Egypt to cultivate and disseminate these concepts, the spiritual landscape of the world would look dramatically different. The very notion of eternity, of divine judgment, would it have taken such deep root elsewhere? Or would human civilization have charted entirely different spiritual paths? Think of the Rosetta Stone. That crucial key to unlocking hieroglyphs, and thus, an entire civilization's history, would never exist. Millennia of unique knowledge, of art, of scientific understanding, lost to the sands of time, forever indecipherable. We would gaze upon the ruins of the Nile, not with understanding, but with profound, silent bewilderment. A world without unified Egypt is a world devoid of some of humanity's most breathtaking achievements, its most enduring mysteries. It's a world where the very concept of a long-lasting, centralized civilization might have been delayed, or even fundamentally altered. The course of empires, the evolution of religion, the very narrative of human progress, all rewritten. What other civilizations might have risen in its place? What untold stories would we be left to imagine? The thought is staggering. And it makes you wonder, how many other pivotal moments in history could have unraveled in a different way? Subscribe for more journeys into the what if of history.